Hey, what's going on YouTube? Retro Rewinder here. I've got another pickup video for you. There's going to be three parts to this. The first one is going to be a trade I did with Gamer Emporium. The second is one garage sale find. And the third is a pickup from an ad that I posted on the Facebook garage sale site. So we'll jump into this. The first thing I have is, I'm not sure what I did with the note with it. I had a note. Oh, found it. Is a trade I did with Gamer Emporium. Here's the note he sent me. Retro Rewinder, finally, another trade. Hope you enjoy this as much as I have. I love the series and I will be on the lookout for a manual for this. I think I can get one. Till next time, GE. If you want to see what I traded him, you can go to his channel and watch that video when he gets it posted up. At the time of recording this one, he didn't have it yet. But I don't even know if he'll put it in a video, to be honest with you, because it was just one game, but if he does, you can go watch it. Anyway, what he sent me was a copy of Metal Slug Anthology for the Wii. Like the note said, it has no manual, but he's on the lookout, and so am I. I don't think it'll be too hard to find one. It wasn't a big deal that it didn't have it. Moving on to the garage sale pickup that I had. Didn't have much luck in the garage sales. I only went for like 10 minutes in my local hometown. There's actually 4 garage sales, which is a lot to have in where I live because it's so small of a place. But I did find a copy of Dark Cloud for the PS2. It's in really good shape. The disc had hardly any scratches. The manual looks good. I only paid $2 for that. Okay, I actually filmed this video earlier, and I basically hadn't looked at any of the stuff in the box that I got today, and I was going to do kind of a video of a surprise of, what's in it, because it was new to me. But I, while filming it, ran out of memory, and the camera stopped, so I had to redo it, and I was already halfway through the box and already saw this stuff. So I decided just to actually look at everything and get it kind of set aside by a system. It was kind of all mixed together. So you won't get to see my first reaction to everything that was in here, but I will tell you that I got a pretty good darn deal. Good, yeah, however you want to say that. My speech is a little off right now. It's kind of late, and I'm just trying to get this video put up so I can do a little cutting and of the beginning in the morning. Man, I'm really stumbling over my words. I apologize. Anyway, I paid $100 for everything you're about ready to see. The first is a box of broken systems, and I'm not going to show you each one, but I will show you that 1, 2, 3. I got 5 Xbox 360s, all in varying degrees of brokenness. I got 2 PS2 Fats, which I'll probably be able to make almost all my money back on those. They sell really well, even if they're broken. And a PS2 Slim that won't shut. I have no idea if it works or not. I'm going to sell it as is. I got a busted up Nintendo Wii. And whatever this is, a hard drive of some sort. I'm not sure what system that goes to, but that was the first part of the $100 deal. The second part, I got this stack of Nintendo games. A really busted up copy of Super Mario Bros. 3. As you can see, the plastic's all chipped away there. And I got 3 copies of Super Mario Bros. Duck Hunt. And a game that I didn't have that was kind of cool to find was just Duck Hunt. It's kind of neat. You normally find it with the Super Mario Bros. Or the track meet. So finding that one by itself is kind of cool. Copy of Barbie. Super Off-Road. Championship Bowling. NES Play Action Football. Punch Out. Tetris. And probably the best game that I got out of the whole bundle, which I was really glad to see in there, was Kid Icarus. I didn't have that already, and I've actually been looking for this for a while, but I can never seem to find it under $20 or so. So getting that bundled with everything for $100 was a really good deal. We'll move on to the Nintendo 64 stuff. We've got Madden 99, copy of South Park, Nagano Winter Olympics 98, NFL Blitz 2001, Tetrisphere, NASCAR 2000, and WWF Warzone. He also threw in a Rumble pack that's kind of Yeah, broken right there. I don't know if it works or not. And a Nintendo 64 Atomic Purple controller that was thrown in the bundle. Oh, also a PS2 DualShock 2 controller. Okay, we'll move on to the Sega Genesis games. I got Lion King, Aladdin, Columns, NFL Football 94, starring Joe Montana, and Madden 94. And I also picked up a boxed copy of Sonic 3. No manual in there, but the cart does look really good. Okay, moving on to Super Nintendo. I got a complete and box copy of Tecmo Super NBA Basketball. It's kind of neat to get a box game. Doesn't really matter to me if it's sports or not. Okay, and we got NBA Jam, Bulls versus Blazers, Super Off-Road, NHL 94, NBA All-Star Challenge, and Monday Night Football. A lot of sports titles, a lot of fillers, but you know, for the paying that much for the whole bundle, it was actually not a bad thing because I could use them in the collection. 132X game, I got Motocross. I think I actually already had that one, so that's a double. And then 2 Super Game Boys with the plastic sleeves, so I'll go ahead and use those on something else. So 2 of those. Moving on to the Game Boy stuff. I got 2 Game Boy Colors, Atomic Purple and I think it's just called Grape Purple. This one doesn't have the back. I haven't tested that one. This one does have the back, and it does work. Well, it did before I dropped it. It does work, which is good. And we got 7 games. We got the Final Fantasy Legend, Jeopardy, Batman Forever, Asteroids, Race Driving, Mortal Kombat 3, and Shrek Fairy Tale Freakdown for the Game Boy Color. And a stack of Game Boy Advance games. We got Pac-Man Collection, Mary-Kate and Ashley's Sweet 16, classic NES series of Pac-Man, another Pac-Man Collection, Nicktoons Racing, I Spy Challenge, and SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. No Game Boy Advance in the lot, but he said he had a lot more stuff that he does a lot of selling on eBay and stuff, but he told me he got some bad feedback from a buyer and they locked out his account, so he was just looking to sell this stuff and get quick money for it, which was good for me. And the last thing of the Game Boy stuff, which I think it was in my last video or the one before, I found out that these sell really well and I didn't know it before, but it was a Game Shark. And this is the Game Shark Pro for use with the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Pocket. I haven't looked this one up yet, so I'm hoping that it is as valuable as the last one. I think I sold the last one for like 15 or 20 bucks, which I would normally have thrown these away until I looked them up. Okay, moving on to Dreamcast. Yeah, I picked up 3 Dreamcast games. Got Hydro Thunder, and these are all complete with the manuals. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver, and Fighting Force 2. He also threw in a PS1. Have no idea if it works. Didn't have any controllers or anything. The reset button, the eject button, kind of sticks a little bit. I guess it's the eject, not reset. But it's a little sticky. We picked up a jumper pack, which was good because I really needed one of these for an extra system of mine. And a bunch of Atari games, and a lot of these are in really bad shape. But we got Donkey Kong for the Atari 2600, which normally I see the Coleco version even when it's for the 2600, which was kind of cool to see. You got Asteroids, Frogger, Berserk. I don't know if I'll even be able to get anything for these because of how damaged they are. But we got Pitfall, Junior Pac-Man, Space Invaders, another copy of Berserk, Skiing, got Combat with something rattling around in there. For the Clico, we got Carnival. Actually, that's for the Atari 2600. I thought that was an actual Clico cartridge. We got Combat, Star Master, and the final three: Barnstorming, Pac-Man, and Jungle Hunt, which has a really funny picture on the front of that one. Okay, so as you can tell, all that stuff for $100 was a really good deal. But the icing on the cake when he brought out all the systems was this: an NES top loader. He said it works. I haven't tested it myself to see. I'm going to do that right after filming this video. But that was a great find to add to the $100 bundle. And it actually was bundled with the cords that I'm not going to show you and a regular Nintendo controller. And we got talking about it. And I told him, you know, they're a little more desirable when they have the dog bone. And he said, well, I've got a couple dog bones in there. Let me go swap you one out free of charge. So he actually gave me a dog bone controller to go with it, which is right here. It's not in perfect shape. I think I can clean it up a little bit. But I think that was everything that I picked up. So sorry about the last video, kind of the view of my crotch the whole time. I know, got a couple comments on it. But I will get my tripod. I'm still sitting the camera on some boxes. I found a lot more boxes to get it a little higher this time. I haven't filmed my 50 subscriber contest video yet. I wanted to get all this stuff filmed and put away as quickly as I could so I can, you know, make room for other stuff. But anyway, this is Retro Rewinder. Thanks for watching, comment, and liking, and all the new subscribers. I really appreciate you, and all your comments. I really like responding back and forth with you. And I'll see you next time.